I just wrapped up a 36-hour work trip tour to Zurich and wanted to kind of show you everything I was able to squeeze in, going from having a touristy vibe of getting flaming cocktails to being able to ride the Polybahn and then visiting the university. I just wanted to show everything that you could basically visit in Zurich within 36 hours. So let's go. Just arrived in Zurich and just got off the plane. 7:30. I don't think I've been to customs in a couple years. The airport's pretty empty right now, so we'll see. Alright, customs took less than 5 seconds. So now I'm headed to find the taxi so I can go to my hotel and hopefully I'll get checked in early. But yeah, you just walk. So when you get off of your international flight, you literally just go through a subway and then you go to customs, and it literally takes like 5 minutes. The taxi situation is that you book it online and then the taxi is basically waiting outside the airport. You show them your number via email and then you're good to go. So that was really quick and really simple. No Uber, white taxis there, you just have to book it. All right guys, I literally just landed like 2 hours ago and I'm like wide awake. So what I'm gonna do is go to do this itinerary that ChatGPT created for me. So I'm gonna go to this shopping area that's 20 minutes away and then go to Lucerne Hof, go to Old Town, get some lunch and then eat some coffee and macaroons and then pretty much hang out. So come with me as I go. All right, it is mid-July and it is absolutely beautiful in Zurich. It is like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm wearing short sleeves. And so I'm gonna walk to this place that has macaroons that my daughter loves to make. And so I'm gonna go and take a photo of that so that she can see what they look like here in Switzerland. Walking into Sprungli, you're greeted by this incredible display of sweet treats, mini macaroons. You can see the macaroon cake that they have. Cakes, pastries, chocolates, all beautifully arranged. Everything here looks like it's made with so much care and attention. Their mini macaroons, called the Luxembourgly, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, are super popular. They're light, fluffy, and come in all different kinds of flavors. And you're buying it, I think, by each individual one, or you can buy it in batch. They're from fruity to chocolatey to vanilla flavor. They also have a range of other goodies like freshly baked croissants, elegant little cakes that almost look too good to eat. But here's a quick tip. If you're thinking about grabbing a bite and sitting down, you can't just buy your treats and eat at the table right away. You actually have to go around the corner to their cafe to be seated. It's a separate spot, so even though it's part of the same store. So plan ahead, and if you want to eat there, go ahead and go around the corner from the store and then basically order from their menu. It's definitely worth just going in and just soaking in the entire experience. So this is a flat white. They have a coffee menu. Let me kind of show you what that looks like. They've got this coffee menu here, and then there's stuff in English. So we've got English here, so you just go and you order and the waiter comes to you. It's like 9 o'clock on a Saturday and it's pretty busy. I just waited like 5 minutes for this. So I've got my flat white here. Ooh, it's really, really strong. And I need it because I haven't slept at all. I didn't even sleep on the plane. And then I think this is a little chocolate mint that they gave you. This is super expensive part of town. Louis Vuitton was right behind me. And then Montclair, which I know is expensive, I think. I'm not like one of those people that knows brands, but yeah, it's super expensive over here. It's fancy. It's kind of like Rodeo Drive, but probably better. There's Chanel. So Chanel's right across the street. Let me show you. And then you got Gucci. All right, there's this park called Lindenhof that you can go get a view from. It's kind of hidden away, but you can see right behind me, there's an amazing view of the city. It's like a short walk, and there are people waiting around at the park. Let me just show you. Okay, so first I stumbled upon this random person totally passed out here at Lucerne Hof Outlook. I guess it's that peaceful. Honestly, I get it because this spot is a total escape from the city buzz. You have an amazing view of Zurich's Old Town, the river, and even the Alps on a clear day. So it's the perfect place for a nap if you want to take a rest. So if you're just catching some Z's or wanting to snap a photo, this is definitely a must-do. After Lucerne Hof, I kept exploring, and the best part about Zurich is how easy it is to walk around. Seriously, you can almost cover the city in a day, especially if not hitting up all the museums. You've got the iconic clock tower, St. Peter's Church, which has the biggest clock face in Europe, and it's really hard to miss. Then there's the Lamont River, which runs through the city, and walking along the canal path is also relaxing, and you can see a bunch of shops there. The architecture is like something out of a storybook. It reminds me of Frozen for whatever reason, with charming old buildings, cobblestone streets, and colorful facades everywhere. Yeah, it's really busy like any other city, but the energy makes it even more fun to. We just happened on a fun little flea market, so we're just like looking around. I went to Starbucks to go to the bathroom, and I saw a bunch of people waiting in line for the Polybahn. I had no idea what it was, so I looked it up on TikTok, and it's a little train ride up to the university. All right, so I just rode the Polybahn. It's like a 2-minute ride up to the university. I think I overpaid. It was like 15 francs. I think that's what I paid. Anyway, now I'm up at the university. I think there's an amazingly beautiful view up here, so I'm gonna check that out. The university is also here. It looks gorgeous. The view up here was absolutely beautiful. There were a ton of tourists and tourist guides and weird tourists doing TikTok videos, so just a heads up there. So for lunch, I decided to go to a ramen shop because I was feeling ramen for whatever reason, and then it turned out it wasn't very good. So avoid any ramen restaurants that you see with 4 stars, if at all possible in Zurich, because it was just okay, not great. Alright guys, so tonight I'm going to dinner and going to eat at this Armory that's supposed to be really good. I saw on TikTok and YouTube that they had like this fire like beer, which I might get, but I'm not gonna drink because I don't feel like feeling sick tomorrow when I have to wake up at 6 o'clock to go to this tour that's with Meister Panorama, and it's gonna be really cool. So I might just order it for the fact, but I might not drink it. I know that sounds crazy. All right, so in Zurich, heading to go eat dinner tonight. So my coworkers are gonna join me. I actually had a solo one, and then they are going to crash my reservation, which I'm totally fine with. I love company. But anyway, this place is supposed to be really, really cool. So I'm excited to kind of see what it's all about. And look at this. This hotel is awesome. It's only like 20 minutes away. If I'm gonna drink, then maybe I have to walk off those calories. When I got to Zurich, I had to go through customs. You get out of the plane, then you end up going to like on this tram to get off of it. And then once you get off of it, then you hit customs. They look at your passport. I did carry on. Like I said, I'm trying to do 1 bag travel because we're going to Italy, and there are a ton of cobblestones, so you don't want to be rolling your bag over cobblestone. So anyway, I think customs took all but 5 minutes. He asked me what I was doing, and I said pleasure and work, and then he just stamped my passport. That's the first time I've ever gotten my newest passport stamped, so that was super exciting. And then between 8 and 2, I just literally roamed around the city of Zurich, and I literally had no plan besides what ChatGPT gave me. I went to the lake, I went to look at the churches. I'm not a museum person, to be honest. I'm more of like, let's go see it and do it and then move on. So someone also told me on the plane that this is not a culinary destination, so don't come here thinking that you're gonna get delicious food. So it's just about pretty buildings, pretty lake, and then pretty much that's it. So I'm here for work. That is why my family's not here. And to be honest, solo traveling is not that fun. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people do it, but I don't think it's for me. I like having my husband around to go with me, and then my kids as well, but solo traveling I don't think is for me. I feel like I'm more of a social traveler than anything else. Anyway, so we're gonna go to dinner, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I get. Now I want to show you the Armory Restaurant. It's known locally as Zurich Keller,
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's located right in the heart of Zurich. This iconic spot is set in the historic 15th century Armory building. It has a ton of armory, tons of swords in it, making it one of the city's most unique dining experiences. Now, if you're looking for something truly, truly special, you should try their flaming cocktail. That's kind of what they're known for. It's like their tourist thing. The drink is literally set on fire in front of you, and it adds a touch of excitement to your evening. It is okay in terms of drink, but you know, what do you do? And then for the main event, don't miss out on their signature dish, a sword of meat, perfectly grilled and served alongside a giant plate of hash browns. It's impressive as it sounds, delicious. It has a sword in it. It's pretty interesting. So Zurich House is basically where history meets flavor, and definitely something that you don't want to miss. Now, this is not Zurich specific, but there is this boba bar that I went to like 3 times on my trip just because I needed something sweet and pick me up. This place has legit taro boba with black sugar boba pearls. So just FYI if you want a fix for the day. So this is Fraumünster, one of Zurich's oldest and coolest churches. It's been around since the 19th century, which is kind of wild. Now check this out. The stunning stained glass windows were done by an artist, Marc Chagall. Each one tells its own little history, and they're just beautiful in person. And then outside, you've got this beautiful cloister garden with murals that gives you a glimpse into the church's history. It's a perfect spot to just hang out and take it all in. If you want to just look at the murals outside, that's free. But if you want to go into the church, it's there's a cost to it, very small cost. So if you're looking for history and art, Fraumünster is definitely a must-see when you're in Zurich. So here is Hiltl. I think that's what it's called. Officially the oldest vegetarian restaurant in the world, opened way back in 1898. It's a must-visit spot in Zurich, especially if you're into plant-based food or just curious about veggie dishes. The menu is insanely diverse. They've got everything from fresh salads to hearty curries, and all bursting with flavor. All that said, I will say Zurich isn't somewhere that you go for the food. So just to wrap this up, Zurich is a beautiful city if you especially have like 24 to 36 hours just to visit, because the scenery is absolutely beautiful. The history is amazing. But other than that, I think it is a stop to the Bernese Alps, which is an amazing site. So stay tuned for a video log on that, and then go ahead and check out my blog post down below for more tips on Zurich and where we visited and what we talked about in this video. And if you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you can.